Stay where I can see. Don't think I can wait. I wanna see you again. Keep those eyes on me. And if I like you, you'll never know it. Keep on walking around too fast, head down, gonna get in my way. It's alright, I can't say I don't like it. Sunlight after rain, switching up my day. Thought I'd seen it all before, but you keep me wanting more. Just my type, you're my only favorite. Can't you taste it? Might keep you in my pocket. You're an instant like. Think I'll put you on my list. Forget it, gotta keep you guessing. Yeah, I know that you're the only one for me, 'cause you're so good at keeping me company. And you let me take the lead, best out of three, but I'm not keeping score. Hand in hand through the storm, we can ride the wave. Thunderstruck by my beauty, please behave. Cross my heart, I'm taking this to the grave. Keep in mind, I never play favorites, so coming home with me. Stay where I can see. Don't think I can wait. I wanna see you again. Keep those eyes on me. And if I like you, you'll never know it. No, 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 you'll never know it. No, 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 you'll never, you'll never. No, 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 you'll never know it. Know it, no, 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 you'll never, you'll never. You could be the only one for me, 'cause you're so good at keeping me company. Thought I'd seen it all before, but you keep me wanting more. Hand in hand through the storm, we can ride the wave. Thunderstruck by my beauty, please behave. Forget it, I gotta keep you guessing. Stay where I can see. Don't think I can wait. I wanna see you again. Keep those eyes on me. And if I like you, you'll never know. Stay where I can see. Don't think I can wait. I wanna see you again. Keep those eyes on me. And if I like you, you'll never know it.
Hey, baby. How you doing? I need more water. Hold up. I need water! Fill it up, fill it up, fill it up, fill it up. Wait, no, I told myself I was gonna speak lower today so that maybe it won't kill my voice. Apparently, speaking higher saves your voice. I don't know how that works. People claim that's why Ariana Grande fakes her her airy "Hi everyone," and that's why Michael Jackson used to talk like that. "Hi everyone." I don't know. I don't know how true that is. Making me rock. Well, maybe it would help the mood if I turned off my lights, actually. Maybe then I could, like, wind down. You know what I mean? Wait a second. I'm gonna try that. I think the camera should still pick me up. As long as I have the light, like, there, maybe. How that? Was it going to be a hand cam? I thought about it for a second. Maybe I'll do that one tomorrow. I'm trying to get out as many streams as I can. I've been gone for so long. This is kind of relaxing. Ew, I always feel like I'm like, I don't know. I feel like when I talk in my natural register, it feels like I'm like trying too hard, which makes no sense, but it does. It feels like I'm like putting on an act. I'm not. Oh God. I don't know how to. I don't know how to be normal. You know what I mean? Because I'm so used to like having so much energy. If I didn't have any energy, this is how I would sound all the time. It's freaking weird. Ew, it does sound really mature. Blech. It's so not me. It's so weird. It's like my natural voice just isn't my image. It's like what was it? I saw a short earlier that was like, you know why life isn't fair? Because I want to be like a goth baddie, but I only look good in clothes that looks like I should be going to Sunday church. And I felt it. I know what she means. I know what she means, man. That's how I feel about my voice. Thank you, Liz. See, I feel like if I don't do the normal pitch that I use, then I feel like I'd sound like I'm not enthusiastic about it. Oh, thank you, Lesiantha. Maybe it's Lesian. Who are you and what have you done with Clara? I ask myself the same thing every time I wake up. Hello. I had it right the first time. Oops. Don't strain myself. See, that's the thing. This is me not straining myself, but it feels weird and awkward because I'm not used to this. Is the mic low? I'm like, here's the thing. I listen to clips back and it sounds like my microphone is like peaking. And I don't want it to peak. So I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I'm definitely louder than the music, yes? Super neuron activating. Let's freaking go. Does the high-pitched voice strain your voice or is it natural at this point? I don't know. I mean, I'm sure it does. Maybe, honestly, maybe that's part of why I have a cough all the time. But it's like, it comes out naturally. You know what I mean? Like, that's just how I talk. And it feels very unnatural to not talk like that. Even though it's not my natural tone. I know that. But I've been using it for so long that it has become my default. Do I talk like that with friends too? Yes. Absolutely. I try not to. I've tried to become more conscious when I'm talking to like mostly especially women that I meet for the first time. Not to rattle on about this too long, but it is a thing that like talking higher pitched in front of like boys and stuff is supposed to like, I don't know, apparently that's like a thing that women do subconsciously to like attract them or something. So, but like whenever I talk to women, I try to like be really conscious of it because like, I don't know, I feel like it's something that women don't even like in other women a lot of the time because we can sense it a lot of the time when you're faking like a cutesy voice in front of boys or something. And I feel like that just like at one point became my default. by accident. So I don't know. Otherwise, I feel like I sound so monotone. But anyway. But whenever I'm like talking to women that I meet for the first time, I can sense myself getting a little higher pitched, and I'll be like, no. Speak like a normal human being. If only for now. It's hard, man. I don't know. You know what I was doing earlier? I was epilating. Honestly? Okay, first of all, my legs are so smooth now. Oh my god, they actually are. They feel so nice. Second of all, here's the review. If you don't know what an epilator is, it's like a machine that has a bunch of little tweezers in it. So it's like you're just tweezing your legs up and down. It doesn't hurt because I usually wax, so it actually hurts less than waxing for me. It doesn't hurt at all. It's very nice. It takes a while to get all of the little hairs, which is kind of annoying. But, you know. What was that? What else was I gonna say? It's fairly loud. My legs feel super smooth. I'm very happy about that. What else do I have to say about it? I don't know. It's very nice. I quite like it. I'm very happy with my purchase. Oh, it's so nice. Because the problem with waxing is that, like, you have to wait for the hairs to all come back out to be able to wax again. And it's like your hair grows in different cycles. So you'll always have, like, I don't know, like a week later you'll have different hairs in different places, but then a week later you'll have different hairs growing out, so it's like stupid. And you have to wax your entire leg every time. But with an epilator, first of all, you don't have to buy the wax. And second of all, you can just do it anytime. It's rather easy. It's quite great. Yeah, epilator is great. I had one years ago, and at that point, my pain tolerance sucked. So I don't know. I'm the type of person where if I shave, like even right after I shave, I'll still have like, I don't know. I feel like you can still see like the hair, and I don't like it, and I was always really self-conscious about it. That's why I started waxing. Just girly things. Though. Thank you, Navert. Wow, what a lewd voice calling the authorities. My voice is... if you were gonna call the authorities on me, I feel like you would have called the authorities on Arena a long time ago. She definitely has a more erotic voice, if you will. Yes. Okay. I think you could use it on a beard. It would just be way painful. Because the hairs on your beard are way thicker. Like, the part of the reason why I think it doesn't hurt me anymore is because when you wax, the hairs grow back quite thinner. And I've been waxing for a while now. So, that and like when you wax, it also pulls at the skin. But with the epilator, it doesn't pull at your skin. It only pulls the hair. So like in comparison, it's way less painful. It's quite nice. Very nice. Thank you, Angela. Deep voice Clara, I guess I'm not sleeping tonight. No sleep for you. You must stay awake just like me. I'm so tired. I'm like sleepy 24/7. I don't know what to do about it. Why? You know, today I ate 3 eggs too. And it actually wasn't that bad. I actually got it down pretty well. Except I forgot about that one piece of chicken. But I did eat it. I had chicken. I had 3 eggs. I don't have any chicken left. I might have to go get some more tomorrow so I can have chicken. But I still have so many eggs. I have to eat them all. I have to eat all the eggs. Life is so hard. The thing is, oh, I should probably have a smoothie before I go to bed, shouldn't I? I'm trying to think about how much I ate today. I had a smoothie, I had a protein bar, I had that chicken and fried rice and 3 freaking eggs. And then I had another protein bar. I should probably have another smoothie before I go to bed. But I don't have a lot of strawberries left. I should buy some strawberries tomorrow. So much food, man. Yeah, I usually have smoothies in the morning now. I used to have my sundubu in the morning, but I haven't been able to down my sundubu recently. I don't know. I don't know what happened. Thank you, Lego Max. I missed the yellow woman. Hi, Clara. Hello. Hello and welcome. The easiest thing for me to get down is just smoothies, honestly. Like, at one point... Because I've been out of, like, the house a lot this month, right? Or last month. It's a new month now. Last month. And so my feeding schedule kind of got all messed up. And then I wasn't able to eat as much when I got back because I wasn't used to it anymore. I was trying so hard to eat my sundubu when I got back and it was so big I couldn't do it. And so I had to work myself up a bit. At first I was only having smoothies throughout the day because I just couldn't eat that much physical freaking solid food. Yeah, my feeding schedule. Honestly, I usually just ate, like, every waking hour. It's so hard to eat so much food. Oh, man. Aren't smoothies, like, really high sugar? Yeah, but it's good sugar. It's fruits. And apparently frozen fruit is actually better. I don't know how that works. I know it's like, what is it? Cold rice is better than warm rice, or like when you reheat rice, it's better than when you just cooked it. Like the carbs are slower acting or something. I think there's a similar thing with frozen fruit. Fiber delays sugar absorption? Oh. Well, there you go. あと月の待って何の漢字や月の会長クララのお姉さん声大好きだわありがとうございます実はねこれ地声っていうなんか地毛みたいに地声って言えるこれ地声って言うんだけどさなんか使うのに慣れてない説明し難しいなんか多分生まれからはこんな声のはずなんだけどなんだろうね子供の頃とかは低すぎと思ってコンプレックスになっちゃったもんねでそれからはなんか頑張って高いように出そうとしてであれはもうなんだろうナチュラルに出すようになったもんね高い方だからちょっと考えて頑張って地声を出さなきゃいけない感じ大変だわ女の子の人生Thank you, Ferrari Kid. Howdy, Miss Clara. Howdy. You know, I've been thinking about buying a cowboy hat, unironically. I want a pink one, though. I want a pink cowboy hat with, like, tassels. And I'm really trying hard to find it. I don't know where I can find such a thing, but I want it. How did the idea come about? Probably Chaperone. Yes, and sing Pink Pony Club. Okay, you're getting the vision. You understand. Except it's more The Giver. Yeah, because that one's more country themed. Heck yeah, man. Thank you, Zemerson. Right on, little buddy. Yeah. Freaking heck yeah, man. Am I gonna get a cowboy hat asset for your model, though? Maybe. It'd be nice. I don't know. I'm slightly mad at Sakura. Thank you for reminding me. Thank you for reminding me that I'm slightly mad at Sakura. I had forgotten. Thank you for this reminder. Did I get pizza? No. I just had chicken. And then I forgot about the chicken. Any plans for Kaching? Yeah. See, that can't happen for a while because of the things that we talked about earlier. So... Irie even messaged me earlier. She's like, are you back? And I'm like, yes. However. And she's like, oh yeah, forgot about that. I'm like, yeah. And thank you, Zero. Ma'am, please try to not mess your sleep schedule the first week you're back. It's too late, man. The thing is, I'm sleeping really well. I think. I don't know. I've been sleeping earlier. It is true. This is like past my bedtime now. Oops. Thank you, NJ Wolf 22. Sakura hate. For real. We're allowed to be mad at Sakura right now. Thank you, running joke. Mari _EN. Slide whistle. And Clara Country album. Let's freaking go. Country roads, take me home. Thank you, Inferno Paladin. Alright. You can order custom or a DIY pink cowboy hat kit. What is a hat? Okay, what is a hat kit, first of all? What the frick does that mean? 3 streams in 24 hours? Yeah. I mean, technically this one I think is after. I mean, I guess I was still streaming at this time. But technically, since I started the last stream, it has been over 24 hours. I think I started this... Did I start an hour before this stream yesterday? I don't remember. And you painted pink? Oh, yeah, and then I could add the tassels. I don't know if I'm creative enough for that. And yet I feel like I am, you know? I feel like I always doubt myself. Then again, the last time I tried to DIY something, it was the stupid... the freaking sound booth. That did not go well. I wasted so much money on that stupid thing. Just trying to DIY it. So much money and time. And for what, man? For what? Nothing. No reward. No reward at all. Just pain and suffering. I love water. Why does water taste so good? Content? I didn't even get content out of this, except for me telling the story right now. That's the only content I got out of this. Thank you, Cyber Menu. Alright. A good on-the-go snack. Photosynthesis comes in clutch. Photosynthesis isn't gonna help my gains, man. Not gonna help me. Water is so good. I remember I used to hate water though. If you're someone that hates water, I think I've probably given this advice before. If you're someone who hates water, you need to get those little like flavor packets for water, you know? Especially if you can find like, instead of the powder, find like the squeeze tube kind. So you can like add as much as you want. Get that. And then at first you're going to be adding quite a bit because you're going to be like, ew, water. But then over time, add less and less. And then you won't even need it anymore. That's literally how I weaned myself onto water. I didn't even really do it on purpose. I was just like, I need to drink more water. And then I found it like too sweet at some point. And then I started adding less. It's really good. Placebo tablets? Why? That won't change the flavor. I don't think. I don't know. Man, what did I drink before water? I actually don't know. What did I used to drink all the time? I guess I had like... That was back when I could actually drink like teas and stuff. Chalky milk. Orange juice. Soda. Ow, why is my Discord so loud? Ow, everybody shut up. My DMs are so loud. Why am I so popular? Yeah, I don't know. I didn't drink a lot of milk. I was never... I mean, when I was a kid, I was a big milk drinker, but... I don't know. Drinking milk is kind of weird to me now. Do I like sparkling water? No. I used to. I used to really like Perrier when I was a kid. Now I kind of hate it. I don't really like Tansang, the bubbles. They kind of... Every time I drink bubbles now, like from a soda or something, I get the hiccups. Every single time without fail, I will get the hiccups. It's really bad. I didn't used to be lactose intolerant until I stopped, like until I went vegan for a little bit. And then I developed lactose intolerance. If you didn't know, the only thing keeping you from being lactose intolerant is constantly having milk in your system. If you stopped eating all your cheese and your milk and your ice cream and stuff, you would become lactose intolerant. I guarantee you. I didn't think it would happen to me either. I'm not that bad though. Like I still have ice cream and stuff and I'm still fine. It's just like if I had 2 ice creams, I probably would not be okay. Oops. Yeah, you can probably force yourself to not be lactose intolerant anymore, but I don't really care. I don't know. Like even with my protein powder, I usually have it, like my smoothie, I usually mix it with water. And before I started making smoothies, I used to just mix the powder with water. I don't know. It tastes pretty good, to be honest. It's cocoa flavored. Yummy. Yummy in my tummy. Why would you chug beer at all? Beer is disgusting. Ew. Gross. But like I can have like cheese and stuff too and I'm fine. Like pizza. I'm perfectly okay. I don't know. I'm actually surprised that protein doesn't mess me up. Like whey protein. I'm actually perfectly fine. Because my protein is whey. And I'm actually okay. To be fair, when I first started drinking it, it did kind of make me a little nauseous. But now I'm fine. Maybe it's because I've been having it for a while. It's been like 3 months now. 3-4 months now. Pretty great. How are the gains going? I mean, I've been slacking for a month a bit, so not great. But pretty good. I don't know. I've been lifting more weight, which is good. So at least I haven't lost like my strength. Yes. Oh, I worked my arms the other day and I'm in so much pain. I hate working my arms so much. It's like my least favorite thing, I think. I like working my legs the most. Which is probably a woman thing. Because we have stronger legs. I love doing squats. I also really like working my core, but I don't work my core that much. Like I like crunches. I like sit-ups. I like planks. I love doing planks, even though it's painful. I love doing planks. I should do some planks before I sleep tonight. Do I have abs? No. And I do not want abs. I don't think it's healthy for women to have abs. I'm not going to change my mind about this. I think to be able to have abs, your body fat needs to be lower than it's supposed to be when you're a menstruating woman. So I don't think you're supposed to have visible abs as a woman. I'm just gonna say it. Men don't really have to worry about their menstruation, so I think they're fine. But I don't know. Yeah, visible abs, yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure, isn't that what most people mean when they say abs? You know? You know what I mean? I mean, everybody has abs. You know, Mari talked about it too. Yeah, because you have to have a certain amount of body fat to have your menstrual cycle, man. You know? Oyasumi. Arigatou shite kurete. I should do a gym stream with her. Does she freaking lift, bro? Yeah, and dehydration, yeah, which also isn't good for you. I had a friend who was in like competitions like that and stuff. It's crazy, man. She went from like this cute girl that I went to Maine with her for some reason. You want to know the worst part? This is gonna be the most TMI story. Actually, you know what? It's not TMI. It's just woman. You know what? Shut up. This is a part of life for every woman out there, okay? Well, not every. For a lot of us. It doesn't usually happen in this bad of a way, though. Good God. Yeah, I don't know. My friend, like, her family was going to Maine. And they invited me, and I was like, cool. So we went to Maine. And I was a bit older. I think I was in the grade above them. And, we were supposed to be out there, I think, for 2 weeks. 1 week in, I got my first ever period, and I was freaking out. And I was so embarrassed because I was like, this isn't a thing that's supposed to happen, and it's not happening to anybody else. And like, we had talked about it in school, but I was like, ugh. And I was all embarrassed. But her mom kind of like sussed it out and was like, we're gonna bring you back. And I was like, okay. I was so sad. I was so sad, man. Oh, it wasn't an epic story. That's really the end of it, to be honest. That was pretty much the end of the story. It just kind of sucked. Yeah, I mean, when you're an older woman, you know, you kind of you understand. You're just like, yeah, that does suck, and that probably was really embarrassing for you. Damn. I'll bring you home. I don't really remember. I think I blocked it out of my mind. Like, I don't remember going back home. I don't remember anything. I'm sure she did get me like some supplies or something. We were like on an island. in the middle of nowhere in Maine. I think she had to like go to the mainland to get the mainland in Maine to get me stuff. Did I ever go back to Maine since? No. That's my only memory of Maine. Thank you, Artemis. Fine. Why is it called menstruating when men don't have it? You know, this is a good question. I think because man used to mean person. Didn't it? Isn't that a thing? Wasn't it just like man just meant human? Etymology. It is so interesting, isn't it? Thank you for writing. Fine. Miss Clara, if it's alright to ask, what car could you see Miss Ruka driving? It's for her car stream later on today. I know nothing about cars. All I know is I want a G-Wagon. That's about it. I know that Prius is a safe and reliable family car, and people like to be mean about it, but it's I don't know, isn't a Prius pretty cute? Let me look up Prius. Oh, it kind of is a little ugly, isn't it? It is a little ugly, isn't it? It looks a little pompous. Something about this car's face just screams, I'm better than you. Oh, this one's kind of cute. The 2015 Prius is kind of cute. I hate the 2025 one. That one's ugly as sin. What the hell? Why is it slowly looking more and more like a freaking Cybertruck? Ew! I like the 2015 one. This is cute. I like this. I quite like this one. You know what, if I couldn't get my hands on a G-Wagon, I suppose I would settle for a 2015 Prius. You know, G-Wagons are beloved by females and considered a nuisance vehicle in Los Angeles. I don't care. They're badass and I want it. My one thing about cars is I don't want to have to crawl into them. I don't understand the appeal of sports cars. They're stupid. You have to crawl into them. You have to like bend down and like crawl. Like, what are you gonna do? Like suck your homie's dick down there? What are you doing? Crawling in like a little bitch? What are you doing? No, I climb into my car, man. Ugh. I climb into my car. You know why? Because I'm a top. Okay. You say the vroom vroom. You're not even allowed to drive that fast in most places. What do you need the vroom vroom for? There's no need for this. Atlas for simple. I don't know why you're questioning me. I don't think I said anything that strange. I'm only spitting facts. F-A-H. You're the Infernal Paladin. Alright. Suzuki Jimny is a cuter G-Wagon. Easy wrap, too. Suzuki... I'm scared to look this up. Okay, I saw the gray one and it really turned me off. I like the green one. I do. I like the lime green one. This is quite nice. The gray one needs to never be sold on the market. I like the lime green one. This is nice. This is quite nice. I do appreciate this. I don't think you'll ever be able to drive this around like Japan, to be honest. Japanese streets are too small. Like, every time I see a street that in any other country would be a one-way street, I assume it's a two-way street in Japan. Because it usually is. It's insane. And then you have to see them, like, maneuver around each other. Thank you, Ferrari Kid. But nothing drives or is as fun as a Ferrari. I don't know about that. Then again, I'm not a driver. I do not drive cars. They scare me. One, I scare me because I will just randomly have a panic attack on the road. Have you ever seen that show? I think that was another TLC show where like they had like the worst drivers in the country or something. And they all had licenses for some unknown reason. And they would have them drive like different tests and they were horrible. It was awful around like these driving courses. Oh my god, that show was hilarious. I freaking love that show. That would be me. Except I would be more, you know, I would know all the rules. I would be able to like maneuver or whatever. But once it gets like packed on the street or something, or like it's raining out or something, I would start panicking. 100%. I already know this about myself. You know, I'm self-aware enough to know that I should not have a license. That, and I also don't trust other people. You know what I mean? I don't trust other people on the road because even, like, no matter how good of a driver you are, if someone else wants to fuck your shit up, your shit's getting fucked. You know what I mean? Goodbye. Rip. Thank you, Artemis. Alright. How many coffees for Sakana to buy a 2015 Prius? I don't know. I can't drive it anyway. I don't know why you're even thinking about this. I don't have a license. Thank you for our kid. Alright. Claire, I could see you driving a Lamborghini M002. Lamborghini LM002. This looks like that guy from Futurama with the clamps. Yeah, it looks like Roberto. It literally does. You don't understand. This car looks exactly like... Wait. How do I do this? Look at this. Does that look like Roberto? Right! It has his face. Wait. 1 second. Oh, it's so small. See? They have the same face. Pretty great. There you go. I don't want to keep them together now. You could go under me, that would be nice. Thank you. There we go. I'm gonna forget about that for next stream and just wonder why they're there. Ow! My DMs are so loud! I don't know how to turn them down. Yes, I do. Turn that off. Okay, that works. I'm gonna forget that I turned that off, though. Hopefully I don't. Stab, stab, stab. Oh, wait, he's not the guy with the clamps. Wait, who's the one with the clamps? Is his name just Clamps? Yeah, it is. Okay, he doesn't look like... Actually, he might look like Clamps more. I was thinking of Roberto, though. The color is Clamps. But he looks more like Roberto. Maybe. I don't know. I can't decide now. Maybe he does look more like Clamps. Wait, we need to have a... Oh, don't save that as a WebMD. You know, I hate living in 2025. What do we think? I don't know. He might look more like Clamps, actually. Because it's very square, whereas Roberto's more round. Yeah, it kind of looks like their child. I don't know. I think it definitely does look more like Clamps, though. I think what's making it look more like Roberto is the space between the eyes. But everything else is Clamps. How did we get here? Thank you, RB Grizzly. And Clara, look at the Brabus G-Wagon. I'm scared. Brabus G-Wagon. Interesting. It kind of reminds me of a gamer PC. Oh, I like the one where it's black and then it has neon green on the inside, like lime green. Maybe I just like green. I am my mother. They got Wait, what? Also, Clara, I'm a fan of more ratty cars. They got personality, though they have too much personality sometimes. What do you mean, like ratty cars? Like cars that look like rats? Or like cars that are beat up. Like you want a car that's missing a door or something. Thank you, Saibo Amari. Alright. Sports car for vroom vroom can be overrated. Most can't handle the car's full power and put others at risk. A slower car can be a lot more fun. I just don't get the point because, like, you can't legally drive that fast anyway. So what's the point of having that much vroom vroom? Like, the only people I feel that would want a vroom vroom that fast are people that are gonna go over the speed limit. And you know what? You know what I have to say about that? Rules are only for poor people. That's right. Because here's the thing. If you can afford a freaking vroom vroom, you can just pay all those tickets away. And then you never have to be punished. And there it is. Society. Society. Wanna know how I got these scars? You wanna know how I got these scars? Your mother says, pointing at her C-section scars. You bitch. Thank you for arguing. Alright. It's also known as the Rambo Lambo. Oh. Why? Is it because it looks kind of evil? It looks a little evil. Probably because it looks like Clamps and Roberto. That might be why. Wanna know how I got these cars? That would be a really good, like, car salesman gimmick, though. You just dress up as the Joker. I like it. I think someone should do that. Thank you, RB Grizzly. Alright. Cars that are older and more beat up. Oh, why do you want them specifically to be beat up? I mean, I get like the retro car thing, but why do you want them to be beat up? The freak? You're not buying a car from the Joker? Why not? What if he's really funny? Thank you, Miguel Ignacio Granero. Broom broom on 2 wheels over broom broom on 4 wheels. Oh. I hate motorcycles. I'm so sorry. I'm so triggered every time I see motorcyclists like go between, like they weave between traffic. I know they say that apparently it's safer for the motorcycles. I don't think it's safer for the cars. I freaking hate that shit. I don't mind motorcycles on their own, like as they exist. But whenever I see that kind of thing, it triggers me so much, and I'm not even a driver. No, I think it is technically safer for motorcycles. At least that's the propaganda going around. That's what I've heard. Because it's like sometimes the cars won't see them. So like if you're in I can see how listen. Say you're on the highway or something, right? And then there's a motorcycle behind a car. And also in front of another car. So then you are behind that car that's behind them, right? And you think there's a free spot in front of them. So you're gonna speed up to go past them, and then you might almost hit the motorcycle, right? Because you can't see it because it's smaller. You know, that's the argument I've heard in favor of them weaving between traffic. I don't know. Kind of freaks me out though. I don't like it. Do I also hate cyclists? Only in Japan, because they freaking ride on the sidewalks. There's no law against cyclists on the sidewalks in Japan, and it pisses me off. See, I feel like in most countries, there are 1, bicycle paths, and 2, like, laws that state that they're basically the same as cars and they have to be on the road. But no. In Japan, they are just on the sidewalk. They can do either. They just, like, have no rules. They're just like, I want to be on the sidewalk now. I want to be on the road now. I'm gonna go against traffic. I'm gonna go with traffic. And blah, 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 blah. They literally just do whatever they want. Friggin' annoying, man. I don't know. I never hated cyclists in other countries because they just, you know, they stayed on their... They followed the rules of the road. If it's a red light, they're not allowed to go. If there's a bicycle lane, they go in the bicycle lane. I don't mind that. It's the same as motorcycles. I don't mind them as long as they're not weaving in and out of traffic because it freaks me out. Freaks me out just a little bit. Thank you, Arby Grizzly. Alright. I like to fix things and modify cars, so a car that needs work is easier to justify upgrades. Oh, so you're like Dean. You're like Rory Gilmore's first boyfriend who cheated on his wife. What are you gonna do? Make your first girlfriend a car? And then she's gonna get in an accident in the car with her friend that she may or may not leave you for in the next season. And then you're gonna, like 3 seasons later, you're gonna cheat on your wife with her. Is that what you're gonna do, huh? Hello, Kiri. Thank you for the raid. I said I'd lick your neck. Were you not here for that? The last time you raided me, I asked if I could lick your neck from the collarbone to the chin. I feel like that's a pretty standard question to ask a giraffe, to be honest. I don't know. I'd be more suspicious of anyone that doesn't ask that of you. The full size? Yes! I'm not a quitter, okay? I'm going all the way. I can take it all. Or did you mean the entire girth? Yes. It's so hot again. I need the air conditioner. I'm not okay. These past, like, how many days has it been? I don't even know, but I've been in a mood. Oh. Do I drive stick or no? I just told you I don't have a license. Hello, new subscriber. I would scream to welcome you, but I can't do that right now. My throat is dead. Oops. Literally 2 days. Yeah. And I feel like that's a long time to be in such a mood. I'm just saying. Ah, I got smaller. Thank you, Crumples. Actually, going by personal experience, oh god. If you go too fast, it can be a criminal charge and affect your record. Silly little me was a bit late for a date, so I was caught going 120 and a 70. 120 and a 70? Is insane. And I'm just gonna assume this is, wait, which is faster? Is miles faster or is kilometers faster? I don't know which one's bigger. I feel like kilometers are bigger. Right? Miles is faster? Okay, yeah. Miles are bigger? Oh. I don't know. I don't know your weird way of measuring things, okay? Honestly, I don't even know how to measure things in general. Like, if people tell me, oh, it's like 5 kilometers away, I have no idea what that means. How long is it going to take for me to walk there? Like, I don't know what that means. I need you to tell me in, like, an amount of time. Real? Thank you. I didn't expect you to agree with me because you like cars and stuff. 40 minutes for 5 kilometers? So probably like 35, maybe 30 for me, because I am a speed walker. I don't mean to be. I just kind of am. I had little legs growing up, and I still kind of have little legs, and I'm overcompensating with the speed at which I walk. Thank you, Whoopee Gush. Madame, might I say awooga to this fit? You may. I will accept it. Only 1 awooga per person. Thank you. I will allow 2 if you curtsy. Wait. Thank you, Derby. This is the part where I ask about Max Verstappen. Why do I feel like I've heard this name before? I'm scared. Oh, he's a race car driver. I do not know who this is. I haven't? I feel like I have. Why are you gaslighting me? I feel like you might have talked about he's racist? What the fuck? I'll take your word for it. Fuck this guy. We talked about him on stream. See, I knew I had heard this name before. I don't know, someone said he's racist. I just take it at face value. You know what? If you say it, I trust you, Omi. Fuck this guy. I don't need any proof. It's okay. I trust you. He's racist and he's gonna win. Oh, wait. I see why you said a racist now, because you've been like a race car driver. I was like, wow, I don't know where that came from, but okay. I thought you were warning me, to be honest. I thought you were like, careful, that guy, He's a racist. It's like, you know what? I'll take that. Okay, thank you. Thank you for the warning. Oops. Oh, to be young and naive as I am. Yes. Thank you, the Ferrari kid. Miss Clara, I forgot to tell you, before your break, you wished me and Liger good luck on our race. We took 5th and 76 cars, and the next race 2nd and 50 cars. Let's freaking go. It took me a second to understand what like out of 76 cars. I see. For a second there, I thought it was like one of you took 5th and the other person took 76th, and I was like, damn. There is a skill gap between you two. I'm young. I'm younger than you, probably. You know why? Because I'm in shape. And what is youth, if not the ability to move your body? How many squats can you do, buddy? How much weight can you squat, buddy? Can you do an entire floor routine to like 7 different songs before getting tired? And honestly, at that point, what hurts more is 1, my knees, 2, my voice, and 3, I'm just really sweaty. Remember when I hurt my back in 3D? You know how long it's been since then? I need a redemption. I've been working out since then. I can touch my freaking toes. I actually came to that revelation the other day. I can touch my toes without bending my knees at all. Because I've been stretching recently. And now I can actually touch my freaking toes. It's actually a very exciting development. Because, like, my hamstrings are the least flexible thing about me. Do I work out my back? Yeah. I do. I usually do my legs, my back, and my arms. That's usually what I work out. And then sometimes I'll do some planks or some crunches. I don't like doing crunches on the floor. I like doing them on like a bench or something. You need 3D proof? Well, just freaking wait. I've actually got something cooking, okay? You are gonna be very excited about it. Be excited? Be excited right now. Thank you always. Thank you, Tibbet. Alright. Oh no, I'm late. What are we doing? I don't know. For some reason, we started talking about cars. I don't know. I am really excited about touching my toes. It's kind of crazy. It's actually kind of insane. Because here's the thing. My hamstrings have always been the least flexible part of me. Like, my back is stupidly flexible for no reason. But my legs are terrible. And back when I used to take pole, we used to, like, do stretches and stuff. Because, like, obviously, you're supposed to stretch, you know? And I remember, like, everyone could stretch their legs so much. And I was just, like, unable to move at all. It was so bad. But then we got to the back stretches and I could stretch more than anyone. And I don't know how that happened. I just have a very stretchy back for no reason. I don't know why. Yeah, I used to take pole dancing. It's a good workout. It's lots of fun. There was like one guy in our class too, and he was really good at it because men have like that upper body strength, you know? So they're actually really good at pole. They can do a lot of the moves that are like a lot more difficult for women. How often? I used to go, I don't remember. I remember I got like monthly passes where you could take, I don't remember how many classes you could take. I want to say up to like 15 or something per month if you got like a monthly pass. And I would take them all. It was fun. So the poles, there are spinning poles and there are static poles, and there are poles that you can like do both. So you can make them either static or spinning. So whenever you see them like spinning all around the pole, that's a spinning pole. But then if you see them doing like really intricate tricks and they're not spinning, that's a static pole. Basically, a static pole is better for practicing and like getting really precise movements and stuff. But a spinning pole is better for like dancing and doing cool stuff like that. Can I demonstrate? Not anymore, man. I haven't taken pole in a long time. I would like to though. My friend takes pole and I always see her little updates and I'm like, I want to do that so bad. What? Please, what? Have you seen shorts from Bloomineck? Who is... Why do I feel like you're trying to make me say something? Can I stop saying taking pole? No! You're the one who has a dirty mind. That's up to you to fix. I am perfectly say-so, and I'm not doing anything wrong. You're the one out here being dirty. I would like to, like, do a pole routine in 3D someday. I would actually have to, like, you know, practice, but... Yes, I'm say-so. I'm the one who's just talking about taking pole, and all of you are like, taking pole. God, man. Oh, that's a really cute pig emote. I like the YouTube pig emote. It's cute. I've always been say-so. Face Connect 3D pole competition? I would definitely win because I've actually taken pole before. You know what I mean? What kind of strap-on were you interested in? Now that's something completely different. And that's also pretty say-so. I just... Look, there's nothing unsay-so about the human body. I just want to experience all, like, every side of life, okay? I just want to have every experience that I can have. Okay? Is that so wrong? Lumi also did? I have no idea. Did she take it as long as I did? I actually don't remember. I passed, like, the first level. And then I was gonna go into the second level, but I couldn't freaking flip myself upside down. So I couldn't do any of the tricks for the second level. It was too hard, man. Part of it is, like, you have to get over the fear of flipping yourself upside down. Because I can't even, like, ride roller coasters that go upside down, right? But I don't know. Because you have to, like, you grab the pole with your arms. And then you have to flip yourself over, like, just kick off and, like, freaking... Oh... 180 it. It's kind of terrifying. I couldn't do that. I was scared. I kind of want to go to, like, a jungle gym near me. And, like, do the... Because they have those, like... I don't know. Like, you know those... What? How do you explain that? Like a jungle gym with, like, the horizontal poles, you know what I mean? Where, like, you can spin around on them. That's what I used to do as a kid all the time. Spin around on them. And if I can do a few flips on those, then maybe I could actually do that. I wonder, what could you practice on? Because, like, pole dancing poles are very hard to come by. I wonder if there's anything near me that I could like practice on instead. I'll just go pole dance out in the middle of the street in Japan on like a stop sign. I'm gonna end up on TikTok. I hate this freaking generation, man. I hate 2025. You can't do anything cool without worrying about people filming you and putting you on TikTok and going viral. On Kick? Wouldn't that be a live stream? Can you just post on Kick? I don't know how that works. Does Japan have Western style playgrounds? I don't know what you mean by that. Like with slides and stuff? Yeah. They're definitely, I mean, from what I've seen, they're not as fancy, maybe. But yes, they do. A lot of them are like kind of old, but that just depends on where you are. Thank you, Chibbity. Alright. I was told by a swim coach that I had very good legs for swimming. Unfortunately, that same coach traumatized me by trying to teach me to swim by throwing me into a pool against my will. So I haven't been in one since like the 4th grade. Isn't that how you're supposed to teach babies? I don't think that's how you're supposed to teach kids in like the 4th grade. Have you ever seen those videos where like they'll just throw a baby into the freaking pool? They'll just throw like a 2-year-old into the pool. Yeet! Pretty funny. I don't think you're supposed to do that to like full-grown kids though. I think it's too late for that kind of teaching at that point. Because it's like you have like a natural instinct as like a toddler to like float. You know? Yeah. Thank you, Amadeus Christina. Sorry. Clara, please let me in. I forgot my keys. No. I shan't. Oh, my teeth feel so weird. I'm still not over how they feel after I floss them. I flossed before stream. Because I decided I wasn't going to eat anymore today, but now I'm thinking I should have a protein shake before I go to bed. I'm not sure. Yeah, you have a natural instinct not to inhale water, too. I'm not gonna eat eggs later. I don't have the patience to make eggs. See, that's the thing. Smoothies are so easy to make, you know? You just put some fruits in a blender, and then you put in your protein powder, you put in some water, and that's it. And then you just like 2 seconds, you wee, and then it's done. That's it. The most work you have to do is like you have to clean it afterwards. And that's nothing. Shouldn't you be having the protein shake before workouts? No. You can have it anytime, as long as you have the protein. What you're supposed to get in before workouts is more your carbs, which does come in the fruits, but you can have them at any time. As long as you're getting your nutrients, you're fine. But having the carbs before a workout will give you the energy to do your workout. Yes. Cleaning it is what the dishwasher is for. I like cleaning my dishes by hand. You know. Yeah, you just gotta hit your macros, man. I remember one thing that kind of changed my life. Back when I kind of had an eating disorder. But either way, I digress. One of the things that like, one of the ways of thinking that actually kind of helped from all those stupid ass websites that I shall not name, but are terrible for the internet and probably should be fucking banned, was like, because when you have such a way of thinking about food, right? You panic about like eating 2 calories over, like literally, I'm not even joking. Like I would go 2 calories over and I would have a panic attack kind of vibes, you know what I mean? And I remember reading like someone said something like, don't worry about the daily intake and worry more about your weekly intake. And I was like, that's actually so true. Because like one day, like if you eat nothing one day, like literally nothing, 0 calories, and then the next day you have like 2,000 or like 3,000 or something, then that's just, you just had a normal amount for 2 days. I mean, depending on how much you need, but you know what I mean? And that's a way healthier way of thinking about it. You know? That's like a way better way of like compartmentalizing it in my brain, you know? I don't know. It's so weird. I don't even think about calories really anymore. I just know I'm not getting enough of them, so I just try to shove everything I can in my freaking mouth. Aww. It was so much easier when all I ate was freaking cookies. Yeah, it removes the anxiety of daily limits so much, yeah. It's very stressful when your entire day revolves around food and how much you're eating and the numbers and... Oh, my brain is like... There's a reason I liked math. It's because my brain really likes numbers. And it's not always in a good way. I was very fixated on the numbers for a long, long time. But I don't know. It's weird. It's weird going from that mindset to now just being like, I don't even care. I actually did. I weighed myself for the first time in... Oh my god, when was the last time I weighed myself? Before this month. Genuinely? Probably by accident at the hospital. Because I told the nurse, I was like, because the nurse had to weigh me, and I was like, I'm gonna get on the scale backwards. Please don't tell me the number. And then she told me the number anyway. Like, she said it out loud, and I'm just like, I hate you. That was probably the last time. That was like 6 years ago. Yeah, 5? That was 5 years ago. Yeah, I don't know. That pissed me off. But I loved that nurse. It's okay. I loved her in the end, but that freaking pissed me off, man. God! 1 turkey and a couple heads of cabbage! What the frick? I actually, here's the thing, right? You know what's really weird? Is... I'm like... How do I describe this? I weigh my highest weight, but I look better than I did at my lowest weight. Which is kind of insane. And I was very shocked. I was like, whoa, really? That's crazy. Yeah, I gained freaking muscle, man. Let's freaking go. I'm so strong. Yes. I'm such a strong lady. I'm gonna punch somebody. Thank you, Geronimo. Thank you for the man. Please carry you? Honestly, give it like another year and I probably can. Depending on how much you weigh. I could give Wait, let me see. Let me Google something real fast. I could give an 8-year-old a piggyback. Probably. Maybe a 7-year-old. At the moment. Can I lift someone taller than me? It's not about the height. It's about the freaking weight, man. Can I lift all of chat? I do that every day. I'm carrying you right now. I'm carrying this entire conversation. I know I'm such a good conversationalist. Look at me, man. I don't know if I could princess carry. That's a whole different ball game. You know what I mean? But a piggyback, that's a lot easier. You have to remember, women are stronger in the leg. So, do I have more skeletons in my closet beside myself hiding there? I mean, hiding in the first of all, I'm gay as frick. Second of all, I'm not a skeleton, so what do you mean about me hiding in there? Huh? Huh? Or maybe you went the ones that I'm hiding in there. Oh. That makes more sense, doesn't it? Oops. Oops. What are you gay? Look, I can appreciate all sides of humanity. I can appreciate a good man, I can appreciate a good lady, and I can appreciate everybody in between and outside. Yes. Yes. Cute be just like you. I haven't used assets in so long. I mean, I haven't been here in so long. So weird. It's so weird to be gone. There's a project that I'm really excited to work on, but I kind of got out of the rhythm with it. I did write down a lot of stuff though, and Sakana was excited about it too. I'm very excited. It's something that I don't know when I'll be able to start it up, but I'm really excited about it. I have to work more on it. Thank you, Silent Sonata. I'm gay because women hot. Agree. Hard agree. You know what my favorite purchase recently has been? I got it at the dollar store. It's a freaking hair claw thing. You know? You know those like they're like hair ties, but they're like little claws. So like you can twist up your hair and then you just claw it. I bought one of those recently. I had wanted one for a while, and then I got one, and it changed my freaking life. The ones with the springs? I think so, yeah? It's like a clip, yeah. And it's got like little claws. Yeah. You call it a claw clip. Yes. I got one of those, and I'm very excited about it, because it feels very... For grannies? No, it's not! Plenty of women use claw clips. They're very useful. More so than I thought, honestly. And it keeps the hair like really nicely off my neck. It's really practical. I've never been so happy with a purchase. Then again, I also did recently buy my epilator, and I'm quite excited about that too. I recommend, if you have long hair, get claw clip. It changed life. It's really easy, it's really nice, and it's better for your hair. Elastics aren't really good for your hair. I have like scrunchies that I normally use because elastics aren't really good for your hair. Because they'll like pull on it in a bad way. But the claw clip's even better. Liking women is gay because they like men, and that's gay. True! True! Imagine liking women as a man. Imagine being attracted to femininity instead of being a true alpha male. God, man. How you gonna get your gains in if you're not getting your extra protein with your bros? Yeah, if one man is manly, then surely two men is extra manly. Your protein, yeah. Exactly. I was gonna ask a question and then I decided very much so against it. It was on the topic, but you know what? Okay, so I was gonna ask. If you give someone your protein, is that protein your body could have used? Because, like, you're not gonna reabsorb it, right? So are you losing protein in the process? Or is that just protein you never had to begin with? You do reabsorb it? You reabsorb your cum? I'm sorry, that just blew my mind. Ew! Why is that so gross to me? Ew! Ew! I'm just imagining it like seeping back into your skin. Why is that so gross to me? It's 1 a.m. No, it's not. It's 2:30. Gross! Where do you think it goes after a vasectomy? Bro, I don't know. I thought you just didn't make it anymore. Ew. The what? Consume the what? Y'all are messed up. Ew! 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 I keep reading comments. It's gross. What's wrong with you people? You did a sex ed class even? Yeah, but I didn't know. Look, I even messed up the freaking foreskin, okay? I don't know enough about the pee-pee. This is why I need one. So that I can know more about it. I wonder if they have strap-ons that have little foreskins. I need the full experience! God! They do? Oh, hell yeah. New incognito window. This is on Amazon? King cock strap-on harness with 7-inch uncut flesh. I need to know what it looks like. Ew! I have so many regrets! Why am I doing this? Oh, God! I went to images. This is so bad. did I tune into? You don't want to know. I don't want to know. I wish I could forget. Can someone get an ice pick and finish the job? Oh. Do I still wonder why people call me a weirdo after this? Yes. I do this in the name of science, okay? I need to be informed. That's all. Why are you ripping the skin? What is wrong with you? Bro. Not 2 lives in a row. What does that mean? Are you like, my past life sucked? Now this life sucks. Oh. Oh my god, man. Oh, because right, I remember, because I said that I might have had a lobotomy in my past life, and that's why I have pain above my eyeball. Is that why you said that? It's like wisdom teeth. I got 2 of those. I got 1.5 of those. One of them's kind of locked up in there. Hello. Yes. Indeed. Quiet. Yes. You had all 4 of them? But like, did they all come out, or you just got them before? I've got them out before they came out. I have 4 of them, but one of them is like, I don't think that one's ever coming out. And then one of them is like horizontal, but it's not doing anything. And then the other 2 are just out. Well, one of them's impacted, but you know. My first wisdom tooth that came in was so nice. It just came in and it's just like, hello, I am a tooth. And it's very nice. It's never caused me any problems. You know? I'm pretty sure the reason we have wisdom teeth is because like we used to lose teeth because we didn't really brush our teeth or anything, you know? So like if you lost a tooth or something, then you would just have another one, you know? But we don't have that problem anymore. Some people are born without wisdom teeth. Isn't that a thing? I feel like those people need to breed more. Just evolutionarily speaking. I feel like those are the people that should probably be having children. It is their duty, to be honest. Yeah, that's a good thing to not have wisdom teeth. That's why I'm saying they should be the one breeding. God. So you don't have to deal with wisdom teeth in the future, you know what I mean? God. They're good overall? No, they're not! Not anymore! Now they're just stupid. Easy to remove if there are problems? Yeah, if you have the money for it. If you don't, then fuck you. God, man. Stupid. If you end up like me, then the dentist is like it's at the perfect time to take it out, and it's just coming out a little bit, and you're like, my wisdom tooth's coming in. And they're like, it's probably fine. You should just wait a little bit more. I'm like, okay. And then by that time, I was not in Japan anymore. And where I was, they said, that's gonna be like $1,000. And I was like, I don't got that kind of money. And they were like, well, fuck you then. Just live with your stupid, impacted, infected ass tooth then, bitch. And that's why I have a wisdom tooth to this day. That I have to puff out my cheek every time I close my freaking jaw. And now they're like, the nerve is too close, so we can't even take it out anymore 100% safely. And I'm just like, well, that's nice. See, the thing is, in places that have healthcare, a lot of them don't cover dental work, which doesn't make any sense to me. Because, like, if, like, teeth can get infected and they can mess you up and they can, like, you know, doesn't matter. Doesn't freaking matter. I don't know, man. The thing is, they won't cover the preemptive care of taking out the freaking wisdom tooth. But you know what they will cover? Once it actually gets infected and it's about to, like, eat your brain or something. Then they'll take it out. God, man. God. Clara, please rate your breedability on a scale of 1 to 10. Okay, I've got fucked up teeth. So I've got fucking wisdom teeth, so that's a -1. But I've got really pretty eyes. People always compliment me on my eyes. So maybe that's like a +1. And I've got such a sexy body. So that's probably a +1. I got some stupid ass hair. That's a -1. Look, I know I mentioned my body, but I feel like my ass should get its own mention. That's a +1. I have really good vision. I have better than 20/20 vision. That's a +2. I'm gonna give myself +2 for that one. I can see real good in the dark. I can see real good far away. Hell yeah. I do get panic attacks, and that's kind of stupid. And migraines. I've got that. That's genetic too, bitch. That's a -1. How's my hearing? My hearing's really good. I got good hearing. That's a +1. But I also have no attention span. Depending on who you are, though, that's a plus or a minus, I feel like. The crazy one is also a plus or a minus, depending on who you are. The possibility of autism is definitely a +2, by the way. Yes. Yeah, I had the earwax thing. That was crazy. Yeah, I just couldn't hear for a while. But I do have good ears normally. I have 2 good ears. Because I have that thing where, like, I have misophonia, right? So there are times when I can literally hear, like, light bulbs and stuff. Ugh. Yeah, I can sing. That's not really a genetic thing, though. That's just like, you know... I mean, the deepness of my voice would be a genetic thing, so I guess that's a +1 or a -1, depending on who you ask. Because if you don't know, depending on your anatomy, that's like what determines how high-pitched or low-pitched your voice is. That's why, like, if you have... Like, you know that guy that sounds a lot like Freddie Mercury? I'm sure you do. He, like, does a lot of impressions of him and stuff. You'll notice they have a very similar, like, bone structure. And that's why. You know? It's kind of great. My throat hurts again because I got out of hand. I started talking like stupid. Isn't it from the thickness of the vocal cords? Yeah. It's from a lot of things. Because it also depends on, like, the shape of your mouth, the shape of your chest. Depends on a lot of stuff. It's kind of great. talking is my job, I know, but I was gonna not speak as high pitched. And then I got excited and I forgot all about it. Yeah, it's kind of like a guitar. Yeah. Your whole body is your instrument, basically, when you're a singer. I'm working late, 'cause I'm a singer. I like the way she says it in that song. She goes like, singer. 'Cause I'm a singer. She really says the Oh, my throat. I should drink water. Ah, my throat. Are we giving someone the clamps? Doesn't the car look like clamps? No, 大丈夫。大丈夫じゃない。話しすぎちゃった。雷。Oh yeah, I'm also a freak. And that's a plus... That's either a +5 or a -2, depending on who you ask. You have to be able to keep up with the freak. Is somebody gonna match my freak? In what way? Yes. Oh, I think I'm gonna go to bed soon. I'm losing steam. Maybe I should have a smoothie. I know! What was it? I was wondering, like, why I woke up in the middle of the night. And then I can't remember. I think someone told me that, like, I probably wasn't eating enough. And, like, I probably woke up because... I can't remember what the logic was there. Because I didn't wake up because I was hungry. But apparently, like, if you don't have enough food, then your body will, like, wake you up. 2 streams in 1 day? Yeah. And you missed it because I'm leaving. It's just too hot. Probably that's the problem sometimes. But I know when that's the problem. I've been turning on my AC and I've been using my summer blanketo. I'm leaving to get the milk. No. I'm leaving to frickin' sleep. To have a smoothie and then sleep. Yes, we are... Some people are going... We are going to travel. At some point. And therefore I will be leaving you again. Kind of. I'm sure there will be lots of updates on Twitter. I might try to do some spaces. And there will be off collabs, I'm sure. And I will be peeing outside of the warehouse. I don't care what Sakuna has to say about it. He can fight me. And I'll win because I've been freaking training. Cry about it, bruv. I really hope it doesn't rain tomorrow. What's the weather like tomorrow? I hope it doesn't rain. It's not gonna rain? Nice. Heck yeah, bro. That's what I like to see. Pee collab with Barkana? Me and Barkana, we gonna pee together. I'm gonna teach that dog how to pee outside if it's the last thing I do. I'm gonna show her by demonstration. Yes. It is exciting for me. Actually, it's not. I'm very stressed about it. I'm gonna be so honest. 1, because I've already been gone for so long. And 2, the idea of being around a lot of people for an extended amount of time right after I was around people for an extended amount of time kinda is killing me a little bit. I'm a little stressed about that. And 3, packing. The idea of packing is stressful, and like the flight and everything. I'm a little stressed. I'm a little stressed about it, I'm not gonna lie. I've been on a lot of planes this month, but none of them were quite as long because they were all domestic, you know. Thank you, Chibbity. The Rips the Skin line is another of the male gay porn memes the internet is obsessed with because gay porn is hilarious, apparently. I actually saw on shorts. I saw... What was it? It was clearly the intro to a porno. It was very obviously the intro to a porno. And the caption was like, this is what happens when you give water to a homie. And then he's like, they're like hiking or something. And one guy's like, oh, I'm so thirsty. And he's like, here, have my... And the acting was terrible. And the other guy's like, here, have this water. And then he drinks the water and the camera like pans down to his chest. And it's all hairy and he has nipples. And... Anyway, and the water is like dripping down to his belly button. And then... the other guy's the other guy's like, careful, you're gonna wreck your throat or something. And the guy drinking the water is like, don't worry, I'm used to taking things in my throat. And he's like, oh really, is that so? As am I. And the guy's like, oh well, I finished all your water, but maybe you should try putting this in your throat. And then he unzipped his pants. And the other guy got on his knees. They didn't really show that part. Well, they showed everything. Oh, they didn't, you know, it was YouTube, so. Yes. My algorithm is so ready for June. Thank you, little potato chip. Oi. +5 for voice. Thank you. I did read that one at the time. I didn't read your name. I'm sorry. Thank you, Agamata. Oi. Thanks. For what? Why are you thanking me? I'm scared. Thank you, Chibbity. Oi. I'll get the leash, but not for Barkana. Eh. I would bark because it would be funny, but my throat is dead. And therefore I shall not. For the stories, you're welcome. Thanks for the memories. Oh my god, my throat is dead. I'm going. I'm gonna go sleep. To be alive is... I was gonna say to suffer, but honestly not really. I quite like being alive, actually. It's pretty good. It's pretty good, actually, you know. I quite enjoy. Not gonna eat. I'm probably gonna have a protein shake before I go to bed. I'm just worried it's gonna make me, like, wake up more than it should. Thank you, Tiffany. Oh, thinking about it, Andy and Lele's got a lot of talking. Maybe avoid that game for the time being. Croc would be nice, though. I am not gonna get back into gaming until I'm back. Like, fully back, you know? So it'll probably be a while until I'm playing games again. I'm gonna do a hand cam stream at some point tomorrow. Probably at this time. I don't think I'm gonna be streaming earlier tomorrow. So I'll be back at this time-ish tomorrow. Yes. And we're gonna do a hand cam because I don't know when my stuff goes bad, but I would imagine probably soon. So we're gonna do that tomorrow. No, we're gonna be eating stuff. God. See you all tomorrow. Bye bye, everybody. Thank you for coming. Thank you for spending time with me. I was so lonely.